Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The fans here in Philadelphia ready to cheer on their 76ers in this interconference matchup.
And right off the tip, they get the early offense. Defense looks like it might be running late tonight.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Outside, Maxey. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Isaiah Collier.
First team foul.
Checking in at about 200 pounds, Maxey is much stronger than he appears.
Free throw good, Maxey. Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
Here's Collier after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Sexton's shot is good.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous. Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Driving inside. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. From 8. Embiid the screen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
Now, here's Maxey. Embiid, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I'd like to see him use his size like that.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. George, he'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. Now Oubre. He's guarded by Collins. The layup off target. Jazz leading by 3. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. He talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter, and he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
76ers.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Maxey's so good at breaking you down off the dribble. Great skill.
Pass to Collins. Over Maxey. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here's Yabusele. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Maxey with it. Guarded now by Sexton. 5 to shoot. Here's McCain. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. A 3 off the inbound. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Utah leading. Here's Collier. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And he knocks down the first one. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Chalk up 2 there.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Collins wide open. He fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Pass to McCain. There's the pick. Here's Yabusele. He's guarded by Collins. Tries again. And the rejection by Collins. The finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big.
The Jazz, 22.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Out left to the wing. Back to Butler. Down low. Embiid inside. And it's Utah with the rebound.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Pass to Collier. Outside for Sexton. Left side, Collins. Shot clock at 6. Kessler with it. Guarded by Embiid.
Good challenge that time by Embiid, using all that length quite well.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 6. Pass to Yabusele. Inside, Embiid. Kessler with the rebound. To the inside. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Or the eye test, the optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Pass to McCain. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And the dunk by Embiid.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Collier. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Pulls up for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Pass to McCain. Now here's Embiid. The kick outside to Butler. Here's Yabusele. 18 feet out. Kessler with the rebound. Outside, Markkanen. Kessler with it. And he goes in for the dunk.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And George with the stuff.
Showing you the vertical that time. Paul George throwing it down.
Pass to Markkanen. Outside Collins. Here's Collier. Buries the long-range jumper. Collier's got the lead up to 14 now for Utah.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Embiid with it. Now defended by Markkanen. And here's George for three. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch, this guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
And the 76ers making a change here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the wing, George. Pass to Bona. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Grimes. Here's Maxey. From down in the low post, it goes. Maxey's got 6 points.
Not just the perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. 1:16 left to play here in the half. Here's Kessler. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. I think we've got the right system. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
43 seconds left in the second quarter. George, way outside. Can't connect from long distance. Pass to Sexton. Paul George with the steal. Fast break, here we go. And finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy is determined to finish.
Drills it from outside. There's 21 seconds left here in the second. And George with the stuff.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And so it's Utah, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
You know, George is a lot more physical than he looks, and he's not shying away from contact on these shots.
That one misses. Jazz leading by 13. Outside, Markkanen. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Maxey with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And here are the Jazz now. Fires for three. Rebound by Joel Embiid. To the wing right side. Outside, Maxey. To the middle. Here's Oubre. And it's in there. 6 points for Kelly Oubre.
Making opportunities. Maxey smartly using the pick and roll to create for his team.
And Kessler throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
No.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Maxey into the lane. Here's Grimes, and he converts the layup. Grimes has got 4 this quarter.
Embiid gives you a lot. Scoring, rebounding, defense, and he can also beat you with the pass.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Collier, that's good. Collier's got 24 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Yabusele. Now Maxey. 4 on the shot clock. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Maxey's got 12 in the game.
Zero hesitation, Maxey. Great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
Back to Collins. Pass to Kessler. Utah needs to get off the shot here. And Kessler throws it down.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Here's Yabusele. Back to Maxey. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz leading by 17. Into the lane. Collier makes it off the glass. Collier's got 6 in the quarter.
and his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Here's Maxey. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Tyrese Maxey, a really talented and explosive scorer. He can fill it up in a hurry.
Pass to Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Here's Yabusele. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Here's Embiid. He can't hit that time. Collins with some nice D. Floats one up. He takes it up and lays it in. Collins has got 12 points in the game. And so it's the Utah Jazz sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding.
65.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Jazz leading by 21.
Right there!
Elbow shot is on the way. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Assisted by
Collins has got 9 points here in the second half.
And this is how you use the mid-range area. Collins keeping it simple and just taking what the D gives.
Here's McCain. Here's Embiid. Kessler with the rebound. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Collins, good. 16 points for John Collins.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Sexton attacking. At the elbow, it's Markkanen.
I got yours.
To the paint. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends. Ouch! Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of greatness in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that poster.
Outside, Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Lets the 3 fly. And no good that time. Here's Grimes. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Grimes has got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Kicks it out to Collins. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Back to Butler. Here's the 3. The rebound by Collier. Right side, Markkanen. And it's off from 3-point range. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Pass to Grimes. No one covered. Jazz leading by 22.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Oubre outside. And he banks in the layup. And it's 8 points for Kelly Oubre.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
Sexton for three. They get it back. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Utah.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
Back to Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. .56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Buries it from three-point range.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Second personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Taking two shots.
Maxey hits them both.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit too.
It's Collins high post. Pass to Collier. Now here's Markkanen. Back to Collins. Sexton with it. The tray. Maxey grabs the miss. Now George. Oubre up top. Misses the three.
Philadelphia foul. Tyrese Maxey. That's his third personal foul.
The first one falls.
Team foul. At the line for the Jazz.
No good on the second free throw. It's George on the wing, and it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing